and tap send. Step 1. Click on Create Ghana Cedi Wallet below when you open the app. Step 2. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 3. Click on the Confirm and Fund wallet below to confirm. Step 4. Your wallet has been successfully funded. Step 5. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 6. Select or add new recipient. Step 7. Choose wallet as payment method. Step 8. Click on the Pay with Wallet below to confirm. Step 9. Your transaction is successful.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Fa check it. Fa check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Fa check it. Oh, sugar level, fa check it. Fa check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
I've been so cool. Massive cash out with Aviator on Parimatch. Charlie, visit parimatch.com.gh now and enjoy showdown odds and amazing offers on your favorite sports, jackpot and casino game. Play with Parimatch and get up to 500% Pari Boost bonus to win big like a boss. Parimatch, the game is yours. This investment is vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. No under 18. Gaming can be addictive.
Well, so yesterday's show could not end. Obviously, you guys know why. And today, we pray that as we are seated within some few minutes, we are sure going to end the show successfully. We pray that ECG will not do their things again, so we can run the show from now to the end. My name is Sammy Flex. Roland Amate is seated very close to me from Shagzy, Shatta Movement Empire. Roland Report on YouTube as well as rolandreport.com. Then in the middle, I have Nana Reagan. Nana Reagan is the road manager of Wendy Shea, and he also belongs to Rough Town Records here in GH, journalist and a PR as well. And I also have Intim Dodu Solomon Chebo at the extreme end. He's our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited and Intim Dosu Digital Solutions. For all your digital issues, streaming, monetization, marketing, promotions, and more, contact us to do it for you. And behind the scenes, Digital Rasta is called Currency. He is doing our camera for us, and Richie Flex is the editor-director of the show. Oh, let me do this quick announcement. We have a new series running on what's the name of your channel? You guys said you've changed the name.
Flex Entertainment, yeah.
So now the name has been changed.
Yeah.
Okay. Flex Entertainment,
yes.
Flex Entertainment.
Yes.
Okay, so a new series is running on Flex Entertainment. It is also our sister YouTube channel. Our sister YouTube channel. And if you want to see Currency and Richie Flex, that is where you can find them. So right after this show, just type Flex Entertainment. Another channel where you can watch our series. It is called Silly Situations. And first episode, that is Memory Loss, is out. You guys can be quick to go watch what is there, and especially if you want to see the people behind the scenes, they are on the screen there. That is how life is. Let's move on to our first story. And the first story, I want to read something from D Black. I don't know if there's a video to also support what D Black said, but it's a story that I would want us to go into, knowing who he is, his status as an artist, and what he said. Let me ask my people whether they agree or disagree with him respectfully. Richie, so you can bring it. What is D Black saying? Video, story, whichever one, they'll be good. All right, so this is the story where it says, We have talented artists in Ghana, but no superstars. Please listen to what he's saying. Well, it is a really deep topic that he's raised. He said we have talented artists in Ghana, but there are no superstars. When I saw the headline, I said, hey, really? Did Black himself? Well, so I decided to read the story, and I said, let's have a discussion. Maybe he's right in an extent. It says Ghanaian rapper and music mogul Desmond Blackmore, popularly known as D Black, has shared his insights on the entertainment industry. Speaking during the latest airing of the Uncut show, he highlighted the importance of not just talent, but also the charisma and appeal of a superstar to draw crowds. He said, speaking during the latest airing of the Uncut show, he highlighted the importance of not just talent, but also the charisma and appeal of a superstar to draw crowds. Now listen to this. He says, a lot of people forget why it is called showbiz. You have to be a superstar for them to queue outside, buy tickets, enter, and stand in the cold amid thousands of people for you to come and jump around to your music. When I read this, I said, have you not seen this in Ghana? But he said in the cold, so I got a little confused. Okay, he said only in the cold that we can be made superstars. Well, let's continue with it. He says, he pointed out that such appeal is not present in many Ghanaian artists, even though they are talented. We have a lot of talent here, but we don't have a lot of superstars, he said. D Black further pointed out the importance of having a strong fan base that will support an artist show even in another country. And he was quoted that if you live in Ohio, US, and tell your friends you are going to a show tomorrow, and you mention a Ghanaian artist name, which of the Africans that work with you will say, I love his music, I'll go with you, he quizzed. And I'm sure that is D Black's issue. And the story continues. He said he praised Nigerian artists for the successful self-promotion, which has set a standard in the music industry. And according to D Black, attending their shows has become almost essential for fans of African music. The Nigerians have marketed themselves to a certain level where if you don't go, it will be a bad decision, he said. D Black's comments have sparked a conversation about the need for Ghanaian artists to elevate their presence in the global music scene. Now let Nana Reagan start this because he is a road manager for the leading female musician in Ghana. Whether indeed his artist is also not a superstar yet, according to D Black's marking scheme or definition. Nana?
Greetings to our viewers.
Yes.
And to those of our favorite viewers in Northern Ireland.
Good. We miss them.
Yeah.
And regards to our Northern Ireland viewers as well.
Of course. Razame, I am, when you are reading, I'm just sitting down here asking myself, if we put D Black and let's say Kwesi Amewuga on the streets of Tema, and people, you know, like the crowd will just run to D Black or D Black's car and ignore Kwesi Amewuga, what would that mean to D Black? I'm just asking, like, I'm asking myself, how is he going to take that? What will be, because Kwesi Amewuga has talent.
Yeah.
D Black has talent. So what will make the crowd run to D Black and not Kwesi Amewuga?
Okay.
That is the first question. If I was on that show, that is the first question I would ask him. See, being a superstar, United States of America is not the only land or place to express superstardom or to measure or say that because Americans are not receiving a certain talent in this regard or in that regard, that person has not arrived or that person is not a superstar. My artist is a superstar in Ghana.
Okay.
In fact, in Africa, because some of the places that when the Shea goes to end, people will be running after her,
recognizing her.
I don't think D Black will even receive such reception. They won't recognize him. No, I'm being honest. If if he wants to challenge
like in
it,
recent music circles,
we can do that.
When the Shay has appeal, like in
Like
music circles,
there are areas that when the show will get to, he will be able to come and perform, and we will get there. And the way that people receives when the Shay, I don't think they will recognize the black in such areas. It is not for nothing. Maybe it is because of his own mindset.
Okay.
He wants to be a Tema Accra appreciated artist. He wants to be an American recognized artist. See, the world is big, right, Sammy?
Yeah.
Even today, we have certain established names in America that are running to Africa.
Yeah.
Beyonce did a whole album and he was featuring African artists.
Yeah.
What will inform that? What will inform that decision? There are a lot of things going on. Stormzy in the UK is huge, but there are certain areas. Maybe we were here when Yao said he's the one that made people
Made him popular.
recognize him in Ghana. You understand? But this is a big brand in the UK.
In UK, yeah.
So we should stop this mindset of when we don't see you in certain selected areas. That is when you are not. We cannot recognize you as a superstar or say, okay, now you also have a huge brand or something. We were in this country and some people were laughing at is it I think it's Kiddy when he had platinum in India or something. They were laughing at him that Indian people are the ones that they stream your music, like as if Indians are not human beings.
Yeah, I remember that.
Look at the population of India. They are not international. Even Togo, unless you don't see the word international, unless you don't understand it.
Yes.
The moment you go outside Ghana, Togo here is international. People don't. Why can't you just come to terms with some of these things?
It is.
So it's funny the kind of mindset some of our people have. Like I wish say Anka wouldn't say the reason why some people don't play in certain areas in Ghana here is because of some of these mindsets.
Because they think they are
I'm too big, like I don't have to go here. If I go here, it means that I am like
you are local.
But you are losing business.
They don't know.
You are losing huge. In fact, me Sankamamba when they say road manager, Kaminim says some of these areas they even pay huge sums of money more than Accra.
Confirm.
Yeah, that one.
In fact, some of them pay huge sums of money more than the people that wants to host us in US, France, and Europe.
So
what are you talking about? Like, so when I read or watch some of these people and the kind of comments they make when they want to, put people in that superstar bracket, and then they want to say, okay, because when you're reading this, they say when people don't queue in code, like how is that even a marking bench for superstar? How? So until be banner say and as we turn advanced ticket cry not the bush war, Abia Sampa. The person is not a superstar.
Somebody, you are not in Ohio.
Well, me personally, I disagree with him. I mean, superstar has got all to do with numbers, like how the crowd will receive you, they will run and chase you, they will feel your they really want to be there when they hear that you are coming.
Okay, Chemo, take over. Let's summarize our presentation so we can do all the topics.
I can't fault him much because he was if you like follow the his argument, you will realize that he was having some form of assumptions, and it's so subjective that for him to call you a superstar, then maybe you have to be recognized in Ohio. or in the US. That's his definition of a superstar. And superstar word is subjective. Just that we can objectively all agree that there are certain elements that we can all point to.
Of course.
And some of them is what he said, but in a way that will negate our people here. By saying that when they are queuing in the snow coming to watch you, snow enter waha. And you know, maybe a snow into there, we can't get a superstar there. Yeah. I know that he was just trying to use an analogy of people wanting to see you no matter what. That's the idea that he wants to put across. I get it, but I think he's wrong in the general sense of it. So we have superstars, but they are categories, or they are levels. Yeah, that's the right word. There are levels to it. We have superstars in Ghana here, and then we have superstars in Africa, and then you can stretch it and say we have world superstars. So if you generalize it and you based on your own definition or your own meaning of how a superstar should be or whom a superstar should be, then there will be a problem here. And I think that's what he ran into. For me, we have superstars in Ghana here. There are some people in Ghana here, people will want to see them on any day, and they will do whatever it takes to see them. So those people are superstars. But they are superstars in Ghana. That's the standard. So if he should come clear and say that maybe I'm talking about world superstars, and we will get few people who are like that. Even when we go to America, we have a lot of musicians there, but we can point to few that we can call superstars when it comes to world recognition. But in their locality, in their states, they are superstars. Because people will do whatever it takes to see them within their states. If they are in New York or they are in Ohio or wherever, people will love to see them there. So I think he broadened the thing in a way that it was not clear that he's talking about world superstars or he's talking about any kind of superstar. We are now assuming that he was talking about any kind of superstar. And if we go to that extent, then we have superstars in Ghana here. Which I can even put him to it. Like I can even put him to a certain level that he has recognition. He will go somewhere and people will recognize him, and people may even pay to see him. At that point, he will be a superstar in his own right. Just that his level is different from other people. Like let's say Shatta Wale or Stonebwoy or Sarkodie. There are levels to it, and calling people superstar is subjective, and that's why I initially said that. But there are objective indicators that we will all agree. Like people want to see you wherever you go. You will get some crowd following you. You may need security to even go through certain places and all that. Those people, we can confidently or comfortably say that they are superstars. So I think his definition and his assumptions made it some way. And I will say that I think, or I can assume for him that he was talking about world superstars. And if that's the case, yes, I will agree that we may not have even one in Ghana, or we have few. Yes, because world superstar is a different thing altogether. But as for just superstars, we have some in Ghana here, and they are doing well.
Okay, so superstars in their levels.
Yes.
According to your location as well.
Yes.
Okay, Ro, take over from there.
Okay, so let me give this background. I watched the full show, and let me commend D Black on. He's been creating some interesting conversations with the podcast that is the Uncut podcast. He's been creating some. So the reason why he made this statement was actually in a contest, and they were having a conversation about the fact that why Ghanaians do not turn out for Ghanaian artist shows outside Ghana. And the case study they used was, I think, America and UK. And he was saying that. So I think KOD said that, sometimes when they go and they familiarize themselves with some of the people there, antina bi waha obedi fufu, antina we waha say bedi fufu. That is how you familiarize yourself with them so they can have interest in coming to your concert.
Okay.
Then I think D Black also objected to that and said, no, that is a mistake. When you do that, when you familiarize yourself with them to some extent, you will lose that. You will lose that superstar aura around you.
Okay.
One that will make people yearn to come and see you. You will lose that because at the end of the day, they will know that, oh, when the moment they get close to you and they become familiar, oh, then this person is just like me. So that interest or that yearn for them to come and see you whenever you show up will not be there.
Okay.
And it is in that context that D Black was talking. And again, he also made reference to the fact that, and he also admitted, even if we have superstars, they are few.
Okay.
In that that is why he used the people queuing in the code. So he was not referring to superstars here in Ghana, but your superstardom outside Ghana. That is what he was actually referring to. And we
the
can
impact he wanted to
exactly. And we can all agree that it is just few, like he stated, that we may not have many compared to the Nigerians, but we have few. And we can all agree that it is just few people that will travel, host their shows outside, and will have people queuing to go and see them. It is just few in Ghana. So he was speaking in that context, and not the fact that he doesn't see any superstar in Ghana. No. In fact, he recognizes that when it comes to talent, we have it in abundance. When it comes to stars, we have it in abundance. But to that superstar level, even when you leave your jurisdiction, you can equally command that appeal outside your jurisdiction.
Wherever you are.
Exactly, is what he was referring to. So yeah, which is why he even used another analogy of when you say you are going to a certain Ghanaian artist show, would you get a different African or even a different nationality person who would say, okay, I would also want to go
because I like
his music? And he was referring to the fact that, okay, Ghanaian artists should minimize the rate at which when they travel outside, they do, and then not say, until now live way so, or not way feel could do, and then like they always familiarize themselves with the Ghanaian community so much that they
don't
now
put any value on
exactly. And it was that conversation that they were having. And me, I think I agree with him.
Okay.
The likes of Daddy Lumba, Shatta Wale Dems, Sarkodie Dems, all have this kind of aura around them when they leave their jurisdiction because they limit that interaction. They limit that conversation. It has its own advantages and disadvantages too. But I think the advantages are more, especially if you are able to build that solid brand. Like Reagan was saying, when Ishe will travel to most of the African countries now, and she will still have that appeal because she's been able to keep herself and build her brand to a certain level that the people don't feel familiar with the brand. Like whenever she comes, there's an appeal, there's a yearn to see her, and that's what D Black was talking about. So me, I agree with him.
Well, I think D Black has given us something that in the near future we will still have to look at. That if we are going out there to do our gigs, if we are going out there to do any business musically at all, how strong are the personalities we present to this music business? I'm sure many will be talking about even the Grammys and the fact that some of our people would want to win. If you get there, the fact that you are there does not mean anything. How strong is your image, your stardom, so that you can also overdo others in terms of winning? Maybe this is what D Black seems to be saying, but intelligent submissions from my people. And there is another related story that I would also want us to clear briefly before we move on to other businesses, where it says only money launderers keep investing in our music industry. This is what someone is saying. Kofi beat me this. Richie, bring that story too. Bring the story. Sound engineer Kofi Boachi, aka Kofi Beat Menace, is talking. He said it on Kwame Dazi's show. Rich, let me read the title to them, the headline, so those who don't know will know. It says, only money launderers keep investing in an unstructured music industry. And this is sound engineer talking. It says, Ghanaian record producer and creative entrepreneur Kofi Boache Ansah II, aka Kofi Beat Menace, has stated that with the current state of the Ghana music industry, only money launderers or stupid people keep investing in it. And another guy, we shoot video. Only money launderers or stupid people keep investing in it. He said this in a live studio discussion on Showbiz A to Z on Joy FM, where he asserted that the Ghanaian music industry needs more than just financial investment to see growth. He further stressed the importance of developing artists. The importance of what are you going to use to develop the artist? He further stressed the importance of developing artists and structuring the industry before seeking investors. And there's a quotation coming from him. He says, we need to start having conversations about nurturing talent. If you walk into a room full of creatives and ask them what they need, many of them will say we need investors in the industry. But I disagree. We need investors, but that comes secondary to other factors. What we need is artist development, industry structuring, and then investors, he said. Beat Menace bluntly stated that pouring money into an unstructured industry is either foolish or suspicious, suggesting it could be a cover for money laundering. Hey, that line. So Beat Menace bluntly stated that pouring money into an unstructured industry is either foolish or suspicious, suggesting it could be a cover for money laundering. When people start throwing huge sums of money into a space that is not well structured to ensure their returns, it is due to two things: that a person is stupid or trying to launder money. And that is what Kofi Beat Menace said. He said it on radio, actually. Jabo.
More here.
Oh, it says
98%.
98% of artists in Ghana today, if you give them $1 million, many of them will not invest in the craft because they know they won't get the money back. He further blamed the situation on the lack of maintenance culture and the refusal to fix issues in the country. Beat Menace's comments come at a time when issues have been raised about the state of the country music industry and its performance in international spaces.
So yeah, I have questions for him.
Ask,
But
he will
he's
answer.
not- yeah. So
He will answer wherever he is.
the things that he has said, I think I'm trying to get his point of what it takes to develop artists. Like we didn't get anything like that. And again, he said lack of maintenance culture. What are you maintaining? That we want to like. He generalized. He just said things for it to sound nice, as if he's making a serious point to be like that. But it's so empty. He was just talking. He was just saying things, and that's where my issue is. I mean, when you see the headline, I was like, I said me no akobosu, but maybe or the free banner say he wasn't thinking the way I was thinking. It was so different, and I don't see his point here. Like, how do you develop artists? I was also expecting the journalist or whoever was interviewing him to ask. You are saying that we don't need investment, fine, but we need to develop the artists, or the artists need to develop themselves, or whatever. What does it take, or what should they need to develop themselves? That should be clear, so that we know that okay, it's not about money, but every morning go on the go on the roadside, just go on the beach, and then maybe jump 30 times and come home, and you develop as an artist, or just go there and scream. You develop your craft or whatever. Like, I want him to give us something more than just saying that we need to develop as an artist. How do you develop? What do you need to develop? One can, but you are taking money out or investment out. There's an issue there. The best way, if I have to go with him, is to rather invest the money in a right way that will pay back.
Okay.
That will make sense than to say that you don't need investment, but we need to develop the artist. What do you use to develop the artist, or how do you develop an artist? He did the important part of his message didn't come out, and I don't know if you take those things out, or how to develop an artist, what it takes to develop an artist without money, because he's taking investment out, and then you just say that if you invest, it's either maybe you are money laundering or you are a stupid guy, you are just wasting your money. It will only be true when you know that the person is investing wrongly. Yeah. And some of us, we have said things in that line, a dear court trouble. Yes, I will agree, there are some people who are investing wrongly. They can just give somebody's money to give them numbers. So nobody knows them, but they think they have numbers. It's wrong investment. Do it right. That's where I will agree with you. But if you say that if you are investing, it means you are stupid, or you are money launderer, or you are laundering money, to some extent you may be right, but you didn't put it in the right context for me to agree with you. So his submission for me was empty. Like he was just saying stuff that everybody is saying, and he couldn't elaborate on it for us to say yes, you have something to say. For me, I think his submission was empty, and you should just take it like that. Yeah.
Well, Ro, continue from there. What do you also think about Beat Menace's opinion?
So the two descriptions that he's giving, where does he for himself?
He?
Yes. Because as far as I'm concerned, he's still practicing, right?
But he's not investing. That's the point. He's not investing.
No, you see? What's the regard?
He's not investing.
No.
Wait. He has built his studio already. At this stage, he's not ready. So what he said, when you give an artist $1 million right now, is that none of them will put it into his music. So now, he's also gotten there. If he gets any money, you're not going to buy any equipment for a studio again.
Or do music promo.
The underlying word is investing. It is either you are investing your time or you are investing your money, your hard-earned cash.
For him, he was specific. He was talking about money. So don't use other.
No, wait. Time is money. That is why he is not recording in the studio for free. The investment, the studio setup, he did not recoup, or he did not intend to recoup it in a day. It is investment. Which is a long-term investment. So whether he did it in the past, or he is doing it now, or he will do it tomorrow, there is an investment there, which was made by who? Him. So with the general analogy that he is making, that's why I'm asking, where does he fall? Because as far as I'm concerned, he also invested huge sums of money, of which somebody will not do. So our studio setup now, it costs millions of Ghana cedis. Somebody will not do it. It is a huge sum of money. So is he stupid, or is a money launderer? That's the question I'm asking. Because when you make this analogy, then it means everybody should stop the music business, including music producers. Because you're also investing your time.
No, he's saying
but the softwares that you buy to mix and master people's. Oh, Chemo, you are breaking my Chemo, you are breaking my flow. You are breaking my flow, Jaisa. Chemo, you are breaking my flow. The softwares that you buy to mix and master people's projects, it is investment you are making.
Yeah.
You know the industry is not structured, yet you are still making investments. So where is your point? Where is your point? And you see, when the artists say we need investment, he will not take his time to pause and ask, where will the investment go, or what do you need the investment for? To have a structured industry, or to have a proper structure in this industry, you need investment.
Fact.
the softwares that Gamro will use to track this music thing and pay people's royalties, it will not come for free, which is why we are where we are today. The things that people will need to develop artists, it is investment. It will not come for free. See, he even understands, or he would agree with me, that when it comes to talent, we have it. When it comes to talent developers, he can't tell me that we don't have talent developers in this country.
He says we don't have.
Then he has no idea the amount of music workshops that goes on yearly in this country. The amount of music camps, songwriting boot camps that goes on in this country yearly. Then I'm surprised he has no idea. Then he's probably alien to the industry. If you don't know about it, you don't know about it. It's like that. But it is happening. Amare came, did a music boot camp here in Ghana, and you know how many songwriters she employed? She herself is a product of that particular practice. And what is he talking about? Talent development. The reason why we don't have many is because of investment. So if somebody is shouting investment, don't just conclude that the person want to take the money and go and chop. The reason why the artist, you give him $100,000 and he will not invest all the $100,000 is not because he knows the money will not come back. And
But because of what?
it is because the structure that he wants to invest in, that structure, he alone. So no case or investors had $100,000 in that structure, because that structure is not there, he will lose it. That's it.
That's what the guy say.
And I mean, so it is not because directly the artist doesn't believe, say but it is because collectively, collective investments into building that particular structure that will help the artist make that investment. Ama returns now, but it is not there. It is just like you hear $1 million, then an artist has $100,000. Also, you don't invest in a baby. How? Meanwhile, the other 900,000 is not there, and you want him to do it. No, you yourself will not do it. That is the situation we are in. The artists will not invest all because they believe said the money will not come back. No, but the machinery that will bring the money back is what is not there, and that is why they are fighting for huge investors. So when those investors come, they will make sure these machineries are working.
I see.
That is what we are talking about. So, sir, general statement say when you invest, then let's collapse the music thing, like any Obianten Koda, including him, because then why is he still practicing? Then it is because
he's not investing.
Then it is because he falls in either of the two that he mentioned.
According
You understand?
to his definition, he's not.
Hey, when I check on the surface level, you see it like, hey, we're punching. But you enter and say, you're like, you understand? So he should come again.
So you also disagree with
Of course, he should come clear and give a proper analogy to the headline that he's giving. Else, it is too hollow for me.
Okay, Nana Regan will summarize this particular topic. Then we move on to the next business. This is still Showbiz Daily. Nana?
I'll be brief. This is very, very empty. Like, zero sense. Yes. What's I mean? What is investment? Like, when we sit on platforms like this and we are calling for investment, you see, every artist have their personal goals, where they want to reach and all of that, where they want to take their music and all of that.
Yeah.
Somebody is in Ghana. He's a top artist here. He is okay if his music doesn't reach Togo. He maybe he's getting certain returns that he's content with. Somebody has a bigger dream. He wants to get to America, the Caribbean, all these countries. Such a person, you cannot use your 20,000, 30,000 Ghana cedi budget to do promotion. And here, we will all agree that we have independent individuals that are trying to invest their own capitals into talents.
Yeah.
We don't have that agencies or huge labels that collaborate and do distribution and whatever to put where they can cough huge sums of money like $5 million or $10 million and say we are putting this into an album or a song or a brand.
Okay.
We don't have, and when we shout for such investors, nobody is wrong. He is a music producer.
Yeah.
You buy softwares. You open your studio every morning and hope that a talent will come there and come and pay you to record. And then the talent is calling for investor because he doesn't have the money to pay you, because maybe you charge, let's say, 5,000 per
Bit.
per piece or a session production. So he doesn't have the 5,000 per song. So if the person wants to do 8 songs, multiply 5,000 by 8. He doesn't have it, so he is crying and praying that somebody will come and invest in his talent so that he will get the 5,000 to pay you.
40,000.
40,000 to pay you.
That's
And they are
not.
calling that person stupid. You are more stupid than the person.
But that's not investment. It's for a production.
It's production.
According to him, you have to develop the talent. So,
But development of talent, how do you develop talent?
just go on the
Just
beach and then
few
see.
days ago that
Go and
when the
see-
shape
oh,
posted
no,
my
no.
number on Facebook page.
Yeah.
In fact, we are looking for when the shape's phone. But I can tell you 60% of the calls that I'm getting are young talents that,
They are looking for help.
yes, they believe in themselves and are saying that, oh, we know this is Rough Town Records, we want you to help. I'm a rapper, I'm a singer, I want you. So if Rough Town has the money and wants to invest in these talents per their past records, that okay, yes, we've invested in Wendy Shea and we know the returns that we got. So,
The money will not come back.
if we have a talent that we can also invest in, we will be making more profits. Why wouldn't the person invest in such talents? Why would you call such a person stupid? Is it because you don't know how much people are making? Like you are not privy to what exactly people are getting from music or what? Or is it because you as a producer unya cake ni bindi anasede? Like people don't run to your
Because
studio.
people are getting
People don't run to your studio to record, to do production where you can hit your hand on your chest and say, me, everything that I have in this world, it is because of music production. Is that why he is talking the way he is talking? You see, as for the money laundry thing argument that he is making, then in fact there is no industry in this world. If that's the argument he wants to make. Now, Ghana, I know how many times I want to say I arrest you before money laundry. How many times compared to the US? Where we all will agree that there are proper structures and whatever big labels there. So we shouldn't that argument there yen couple because my can come be do e chiro baby we know industries we can all maybe we will not say it on platform, but we know how money gets into the industry. So if somebody is getting money to bring to your studio, and when we talk of structures, a lot of people their mindset is that see studio blog baby na sorry I know I room and say we've built structures.
I think we need to maintain the structures, but we don't know where the structures are.
to even maintain
To
them.
even maintain them, that's the problem.
Like, and I'm disappointed Kwame Dazi was the one hosting this guy. Because I know Kwame Dazi to be one person that really he would drill you or they give for information, but he couldn't, dig for
His pickers was not
yes. He left the pickers in his house because this guy clearly was not saying anything. He was just using that two words in the pen
Buzzwords.
to make. And you see, it exposes us,
Investment.
this country. I've always been saying, in fact, that
Maintenance.
argument I've been doing with Kwame Dazi. So I say, a lot of people just speak grammar, beautiful grammar, with zero sense, practically, because what he is saying, if you want to put it like, okay, let's put it into practice. What exactly would you be doing? Sammy, you're an artist manager.
Yeah.
Right now, maybe you are
He
recording.
should develop his artist, not to invest.
You should develop.
Develop the artist.
How do you develop Shatta?
Uncle beat in question. Yeah.
What does it?
Continue.
Maybe you're coming to record an album. When you look at the album that you want to release and the vision for it, maybe you don't need last year's budget for promotional budget for it.
True.
So you'll be praying and hoping, say, hey, Charlie, okay, let me talk to these people and see if they can, inject this amount of money into this project. And then you say what? You think people just wake up and they don't look at how they can get their returns and then they just pump money inside. Yes, the entire showbiz business is 99% race. Everybody, it is not only in Ghana. It is in Nigeria, it is in America, it is in showbiz is 99% race. If you don't have the heart, you can't do it.
True. Chemo has been saying this. Winner takes all.
Yes, you can do it.
Winner takes all.
But if you do it in Sona, Ejapa, and what can I say? Efamo. Ubedi the peche. In fact, baby and Timmy Mahon did it said there's a showbiz.
Yes.
There's no industry, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's true.
So you don't say it's either the people are stupid or they are doing money. Now Ghana and money launderers
Money launderers
like, can we even do that argument? We have people that are putting in their own physical cash and they are making the money. The last time my boss Bullet was telling me about the money that he injected into the late Ebony's music projects, and the pain he had because the girl passed away at the time that he was going to make a lot of
his
profit.
money back.
And you think such a person, what will motivate him to sign another female artist and blow him like Wendy Shea? He is stupid.
Yeah.
if that is the definition of stupidity, in fact, me, I want to be stupid. If Bullet's work or records is the definition of stupidity to this gentleman, me, I want to be stupid.
Yeah, because you know what is coming out of it.
Yes, what are you talking about?
I know.
We see what is happening. Maybe you are not privy to it, so you just sit down and you just look at how everybody is living their lives in the country, and of course when a microphone radio starts, so you also want to comment.
You should develop the artist. That's important.
How do we develop artists, Chemo?
I know the only bit me.
You go and take a voice coach.
Let's move on to
maybe you go and take a voice coach. You go and you be booking sessions. You be mama no be to. Nina, you pay. It is not for free, Chemo.
No, go to the beach and then train. That's all.
Well, let's move on to the next business. Let's go to Kumasi, where one thriving industry is the movie industry. In fact, when you go to Ashanti region, they have also made Ghana proud with their productions. In Ghana, we gave them a term called Kumawood, and Kumawood has really sustained our movie industry in a long while. Now, in a video that is circulating online, one popular actor, in fact, he goes by the name Mebusem. Mebusem, if you remember, there was a Ghana Jesus some time ago. He was the Ghana Jesus. Now, Mebusem thinks that one thing that is affecting the Akan movie industry is the fact that the directors are not pros. If I'm not afraid to say they are dumb or they are not knowledgeable or the directors are just not sharp. He said the directors, they are massa. In fact, they are not the guys. The people who are really making the industry are the stars, the personalities. Moving and net the directors. In fact, he fingered some of them. He fingered someone like Frank Fifi Gabin, aka Director One. One director that I also respect so much, James.
Abuaji.
No, not James Abuaji. There is another James. Jones Ajiman. He also fingered, that is JA Production. He also fingered that one. Say again. Oh, I know about it.
When
I saw Masapa. Well,
Yeah, talk.
is this true that the directors don't really do anything, but the actors? That is what Mebusemi said. Let's analyze what he said in this video.
Ano omo adwen na ye mmere nti omo ntena se na nkura ne mmeraga ben wabon sua de ka kire omo se omo nsua de ano omo adwen na ye mmere nti omo ntena se na nkura ne mmeraga ben wabon Jackson wabon oh masa kakra bi ne sua de o nti omo nsua de omo nye sharp artist ni de ode ne beba ana de me count ma say but me hu say wo no as director no with sense of creativity bi gabi de bia no creative no no masa you can say ma dey answer fa camera ni free so na you can say
hey masa you
can say
me bu enfino na
patience ozoko bye Mama Africa ye je ho ko hwesi ni tan ye ka directors as gabi
enzu ye papa boys abrel
and there's
what is happening? Why do you think man will be throwing these punches like that?
He has a personal problem with them.
Personal?
Yeah. As of
where personal means
as of Ujumana Koye and as a Hosamfa.
Where personal means what?
What's it?
Where personal means what?
Oh, you see, he has a personal one or two with the people. It is because probably none of them accommodated him during some of their productions. In the time na Nyamamuye de man, and I say Bimwetiani Sikasu. This is what I am seeing. This has nothing to do with whether Omoyade or Munyade. Because whatever he is accusing them of, no, it is not something that is done in secret. It is very open for people to see. Okay. So whether they are really good or not, they have their productions out there. And are they successful? Yes. Unless they are not, then we all agree with him. Other than that, he should come clean. The hype that he's looking for, well, he will get it. That is why we are even talking about it. But then, what is the end game? What is he hoping to achieve? And the analogy that he is making, it is just like body parts. It is just like the human body. The hand can say, I am more important than the leg because I carry things. The leg can say, I am this, I am that. But would you be able to function properly without the other? That is also a different question. He's saying it is not the producers, but it is the actors, it is the stars.
The directors.
It is the directors. Like, it is not the directors, but it is the stars. Who are the stars without the directors? Who is going to direct the stars to say, do this, do that? When you do this, no, I think this time you need to tone down. Who will do that for them? And if, per his analogy, it is really the stars, and not even with the help of the directors. When he broke off from them, what has become his fate? What has become his fate? Which is why he is ranting like this. Because Sanka, by this time, no, a farmer, you know, even when he left the Ghana Jesus thing, he went into church ministry.
Like proper?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Hey.
Oh, sorry. I saw flyers of him doing conventions and all that.
Hey.
Oh, sorry.
Convention.
Oh, yeah, Ghana Jesus. It is online. Oh, it is there.
Convention.
Oh, yeah, he did. Those flyers are online. I saw it. So, you see, if indeed it is the case, then he would have been a clear testimony to whatever he is saying. So, whatever problem he has with the people that he is mentioning, he should come clean. Now say I'm for Pentecost, the FIFA undercuts, the wada too much. Come, and I like how he's mentioned their names.
Yes.
So say what they have done, so we can have a proper conversation. Well, your master, okay, master, so or they patients or could be try movie near time. In what sense? Say any time pa na yes subjective in common ye be there. Akasa ne Ghana Jesus series no try any day. You can see the two measurements, so per measure. Me yes, sure, you understand? I'm not sure he would wear that particular apparel again. He should tone down for whatever the situation is. He should come clean and say whatever they've done to him. But for him to use an omasa to insult and disrespect them like that, he should know that for whatever, and I can see he's on a project, he's on set, he's shooting. He should put it at the back of his mind that whatever he is doing, it is also subject to the things he's saying, and it may come back. He should just turn the table, put himself at the end of the gun barrel, and see if it will pain him or not before he continues this tangent.
All right, Chamo, come through. What are you also adding to this?
Interestingly, I thought this guy would help me to make good money. Unfortunately for me, he had different plans. Intina maso kokoima jamisika bomb. Yes, at the time that they blew, I was in their camp. I was the one handling their channel. So it was really going well until they had issue. I remember you interviewed Salenko.
Yes.
And this guy also got angry with you.
Yeah, I know.
No one talk because you interviewed Salenko, not him. It also became an issue.
I know.
And looking at these bad situations or stories, you can clearly see that if he has issues with you, he will find any reason or every reason to discredit you. And that's exactly what he is doing. He's just discrediting them for having issues with them. That's why he was mentioning them, but didn't really say why they are not the good ones. Why they are not doing it right. He didn't say that. It was just like Omasa. That was it. I mean, I think he got a chance to be bigger than what he is now, but he blew it after fighting instead of negotiating to get his cut. He just took off as if he can do it on his own, and he couldn't do it. And such a person is now saying that some people are not good enough. But somebody helped you to come out with a character that was selling, and now that character is dead, and you coming out to say that somebody is not good. Like, I don't know where he is coming from, but based on his background and things, the way things have happened, I think we shouldn't take him serious. He's just discrediting people that he's not happy with. That's it. So we shouldn't take him that serious. Yeah.
Well, Nana, come through and end this topic. So we look at our last story.
Sophia will say, if you want to insult me, come to me there. Don't pass corners. Clearly, I mean, he has code war with the names that he mentioned. Like, there's a problem, and he's just, covering the beef up with directing movies or films. Like, first of all, he's saying that it is the artist that makes the industry, not the directors.
Okay.
Who came first? Is it the artist or the director?
The director.
It is the director that teams up with script writers and then says that, okay, I want to hire the services of Chemo.
Okay.
And then he brings Chemo. Then maybe Chemo through that particular movie will blow. And then he will become that big star that he wants to talk about.
True.
So what do you mean by it is the stars that makes the industry? Like, how does he even add up? In fact, this guy, if we don't take it, he can tell his father that he just came up from his own mother's womb by himself. I mean, it doesn't add up. So, oh yes, our analogy now we won't say on your more problem. It is the directors first. The directors work first before even who artist now as an actor, character, it is through the brains of the director that a character is developed. And I want to about Benjamin now also per practical or field experience. And also wait to me okay, and then so directing. If you don't learn in that regard, you can never become a good director. In fact, I want to believe he is the executive producer and the director on the set.
Yeah.
If not, I'm a director, I'll make Pamon. I'll sack him. I'll sack him because clearly Obeko feel. Maybe a chile maybe a ebuphobia and any mania. So I say, Meso crab, didn't coach no crap. If you want to say they are not good, you should be able to break it down and point out, give us KPIs to know that okay, this person movie we never sank as technical, saying I was a or sank or castor we say ne kusi say, and I went to me and why and the bazaar. Then almost more technical brains in filmmaking, they will agree to the argument you are making. But okay, Jinengurem baby na Omasa, when you say young stars now, clearly only on to continue our candy. And yeah, Sema was say a fan serious. Be I want to say any pain, a moon to corner or.
I see. Well, thank you guys. Intelligent submission there. Let's do the last story, which has been trending online for the past days. After the Sanla shows, you guys also performed in Castle. How did that show go?
Yeah, it was good. In fact, when I got there, I went to the venue before my people came in.
As usual.
And I was, at a point, I was a bit shaky because
you were not seeing the numbers.
I wasn't seeing the numbers. But after 12, I was like, wow, Charlie, the people, they came out. And I think Berima and his people did a very good job. The show was very successful. It was. We had a lot of Nigerians, spraying money too for. Yeah,
those places, if you go there, they come there. So the money that was sprayed, what happened to the money?
Oh, the crowd were just picking. I can't go and pick some of them too. But look, we be trying to I think you've reminded me of something very. I don't know how we can do some of these things. When an artist is on stage performing, he wants to engage the crowd.
Yeah,
and then you will be at the back spraying money to distract the artist. I mean, there's a bit of a problem there for me.
Well, some people don't allow it. Yes, Shatta movement, for instance. If you are not a homeboy, you'll not be allowed to do that. You have to be a homeboy like
this. We didn't expect it. In fact, at the point when they got angry,
yes, on the stage, because they distract your performance.
Yes, they were distracting her performance.
No, they will.
I think maybe next time the organizers need to put some.
No, it's not even about the organizer, about your team. Like I'm saying, in our camp, if you are not a homeboy, you won't get that point. Forget about your money. You have to be a homeboy, someone that everybody in the team knows that, oh, he's part of us before he
and you wouldn't see you before you know now.
Oh, this kind of that oneself, even the homeboy oneself, it is in check. Like
you need to collaborate with the artist to do some of these things and get the beauty of it.
Stage. What your security guys should handle that. The organizers, they believe them because yes, it is true. They distract. Yes. When he's performing, he doesn't want anything.
No, you can't.
So when he's performing, sometimes we don't even communicate with him until maybe you get some rare chance. Then you say something to him. But when he's performing, no, could do anything. In the chair. No, you won't be happy about it. So it is like that. So maybe next time your security people should just check on them so they don't get that leeway too full. Well, so like I was saying, Sanla events or Sanla shows came with so many issues and. Others are talking about insult, others are talking about attacks here and there. There is a video from Kumasi, and I would want us to watch to see their position. Then we can also just oppose it with our position here in the studio before we say goodbye to you. Let's watch that. I'll be right back.
Next time I'm going to say, if you are saying your town, do next time I'm going to say, if you are saying your town, do it, so the America no umbrella enjina koswa ko enim. Me say the evil men do will forever live after them. Oh bompa say eduamu mokoku na fi de bubowa
Mo be catch say edua we de ye ma me na eyo ye na nam na eyo me tena Angel 96.1 FM akati wiase nyina say asema Shatta Wale kai ade oye the first na ejitum 100%. And I'm repeating it again. Me see
I am there.
Ye nya papa.
I am fair.
I mean to champagne that. First time I met you ma champagne na gua bonten sa da no. Ye nya boa o.
And now to champagne.
Ye nimpa o. Like Shatta Wale obi ba o. Shatta Wale obi papa o. Na obi de obeka no blofo your mother. Ba Shatta Wale kan twi sa o maame a. Da bi no me ka o maame ka be fire so so. Oro be carry your mother and the obi hante because baby ekwe no broni bi anko obi no akosu.
Oh your mother no Shatta can be.
And me say
Shatta do camera for more.
You say Shatta Wale be carry F na kan wa. Obi carry twi dia and e ti ase. Ike in this show business on. And I say media ye say when you ate na when you abre na de wo ni hia wa obi ni wo contract say be adwuma wo Angel FM wo se me ni Ike wasem ti Ike adwuma wo Angel FM to me ko ti afie na komende wo ye mfa ho at the end of the day this solo show we say Shatta Wale charge ya waje blog no or da kotu de ti ye fans na de whatever he said there we support it. Me say Yetimi a home minister, say the portfolio kind. It is on the media. A home minister. It be like say, yes, that plan ye tinase, a gen who say, young kill Shatta Wale dino. You first Stonebwoy mbra.
But I don't know, the audio.
Well, so that was Abro on Angel FM in Kumasi, and he thinks that the so-called attacks, insults, whatever, from Shatta Wale on the stages, Beka and Nima, he thinks he was right. That is what Abro is saying. You guys were on the Abeka show.
Yes.
What happened?
We were supposed to come back. There's
some little communications. Yeah. Okay, maybe Shatta did not know. You guys did not.
Can you go take your?
No, but if they did not come because of him, that is mine.
Rough down and
Shatta movement. Yeah, you guys want a verse? Have you finished?
Oh, I reckon.
Over verse in the right. Well, so we are closing. Nana, start from me. Let's close this last one.
You see, when it comes to Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale's issue, I have decided not to comment on it again.
I know, right?
Yes, because in fact, you would want to condemn Shatta Wale, but if you don't take care, Stonebwoy tomorrow will do something and you will look very, very stupid. This is not the first time Shatta is on stage trying to address some of these issues in his own way.
Yeah.
Stonebwoy has also had the opportunity to address some of these issues, and in fact, I don't know. Minister, some of my friend, darling boy, will say, industry baby, will say,
industry darling boy.
Like, because sometimes when he makes some of this comment, everybody will be quiet.
You know, there is a video of Stonebwoy on the stage talking about his brother with a big mouth. Oh no. Hey.
Now say you call about you cry.
And that's what we are saying. Now you call the album launcher. Oh yes, also.
Okay, Sammy first. So I mean, we should leave the two artists to do their thing.
In fact, that's what I keep telling everybody.
Yes.
But when I say they think you are defending,
let's leave them.
Allow them.
Let's
they
leave
know
them.
what they are doing.
Of course. Let's leave them. And me, but I mean, the reason why maybe I'll even allow them to do it. See, Stonebwoy especially, if it is not because of this rivalry with Shatta Wale, baby, I would do. Sammy's regret. In fact, maybe he will not publicly or admit it, but the biggest regret was allowing that rivalry transfer to Stonebwoy. Because when the thing started with Shatta Wale and Sammy, and he was doing big boy. The time or yes or no so be saa nyama we bi no na amanfo a shift ade no kra the da aye wo hwie nye na fe wa baba your grandfather.
Okay, 20.
Until let's lead them. I only pray that it will not get to the extent where they will be pulling guns like it happened at the VGMAs back then.
That gun they put already, so they won't pull again.
We don't want to see such things again. But if it is about them, throwing shit, me, I don't mind though. And I don't even want to be in the middle of them to say, wait, this one is the right, because sometimes it is an action that is calling for a certain reaction to be from people. So let's allow it to flow. It is part of the they are reggae dancehall artists. When you go to Jamaica, it is come with America.
Recently, there was a video from Jamaica. Some blows found the street. I don't know if you guys saw that video. We don't want blows here. We don't want blows here. Yes, Roland, take over. We are closing.
Sammy.
Yeah.
I share the same view with Nanarika. In fact, when it comes to these two people, me, I always say they are no different. Like, they have the same temperament.
Thank you.
Just that one's own is louder than the other. Like one's own is not, and you say louder than the other. One has a way of covering his own, and one also can't cover. Like Exactly. So sometimes I find it funny when some people mess the whole thing and they would want to hold one person's neck and say, I mean, yes, somebody may be mad, but the person cannot be mad all the time.
Never.
The person cannot be mad all the time. See, even madmen who attack people on the street, it is not all of them that attack people unprovoked.
Yeah.
It is not all of them. That is why the last time we discussed GTV shade your tuma sewa me here in I said we should just wait a little, pause a little, do a little research into what probably might have caused that particular shade before even when we have any crucifixion we go to the GTV people. See, there could be an undercut somewhere that you probably might miss it. Hey, this industry, snake and a monkey shadows. And then a man 40 okroma. So if we have people who openly can express some of these things and you don't take care. Not long ago, Anas versus Honorable Kennedy Apon, when they went to court, who won the case? It's not Honorable Kennedy Apon. Under normal circumstances, see, public opinion, and people will crucify Honorable Kennedy Apon.
Yeah.
Because of how openly he is with certain issues. So as a society, if we are not careful, and we would want to always, and it is sad how people already have certain perception about incophobia. Oh, say regardless of whatever the other person might have done. That's it. Intermediate, when it comes to Stonebwoy and Shatta, in fact, me, I see black and I see white. That's what I see. You can't take one away from each other. And the people that are catching feelings and are crying in Chen, they think Stonebwoy is not enjoying what is going on. That's what they think.
Maybe. They think he is crying.
He is what crying? He is what crying? You think he is not enjoying? If Stonebwoy is not enjoying what was going on, he would have taken action long time. He would have taken action long time, and that would have seized whatever is going on. Now, every opportunity he gets, he will not punch back. Or there are certain things he will not even start. For him to start, then it means he's also enjoying whatever is going on. So yes, if you want to talk about this and talk about it coolly, so you would want to blame one person, make sure you know the root of whatever is going on before even you want to catch it. You want to come and catch stray bullet, you catch stray bullet. Because even when people pen letter do salutation, there assume a simple. People still want to catch feelings. Once you know this letter is directed at Akufo-Addo. Honorable Minister of Agriculture says, on the farm it is for me. And I say, so it is for me. It is sad. Me, the people that are running comments, then say your fans name put the Kenya problem. Today when I made a post, the Dempsey came to say, "Oh, leave it for the fans." And I say, "Oh, if it is for the fans, like me, I don't get a problem. Some of us, we don't have a problem. Because for the fans and their rivalry and how they would want to do things for them to feel cool there, it is allowed. But the people that are supposed to be the people who would educate, or when it comes to education, we will fall on. They are rather the ones wearing jerseys now. They are wearing the 8, 9, 10, 11, any 7. And when you also wear your 4, 3, 2, 5 now say blow sneaker one. No more catch us defending to do. No more catch us defending to do.
Is it gloves that I come?
Yeah, you see, I share gloves. You see, I cheap now. You understand? So now there, if they intend to wear the jerseys, then they should know that number 4, 5, 2, 3, there. In fact, I share gloves account. You see, they full pumping.
I see, yes.
So Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale's matter there. If you want to say some, don't come with neutrality and objectivity. My ass.
You see, in this world, we live in a diplomatic world or diplomatic society. There are certain things that people want you to be politically correct to say them. So if you don't say it like that, then they will forget or will not consider whatever is happening. They will just go to whatever that you said. That will become the issue, not whatever is happening. And I think Shatta Wale is one person that he will not be diplomatic when it comes to certain issues. So he finds himself in that situation that people will always come for him when he is expressing himself, because he's not saying it politically right.
Yeah.
And what is happening now is the same, is the exact situation that he finds himself in. The main issue is there, but it seems Obia ignore exactly what the issue is. If you consider what really happened, if Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy supposed to be on the same show, they will not be on the same stage.
No.
After one performance, it will take about an hour for the other person to get there.
That was the agenda with the organizers as well.
So it can never lead to a clash in the way that some people perceive it. But you know, when one of them decide to pull out, that will be the impression that it will create. If we say, oh, Shatta and Stonebwoy, they are on the same show, and then one says, okay, I don't want to see any clash, so I want to pull out, that person will be looked at as the kind person, the good one, the one who doesn't want trouble. That's the impression that it will create. And then the person who didn't even have the chance to say that, okay, me too, I want to pull out, will be the bad one. Now, Shatta finds himself in such a situation. At any point in time, Stonebwoy will pull out, so Shatta will be the bad one. That's the impression out there. In fact, I've seen people doing their commentary, and most of them will say, "Hey, on pese basa basa bezino or pulling out." Meanwhile, you guys will not meet in any way to cause that chaos.
They were not going to. They were never going to. That's the fact.
So the reason of pulling out, if the people who are defending are going by the analogy or by this, the fact that Opuli has said the beya basa basa biensi no, wrong. That's not the case. But what we can speculate or guess is that upuli as sape, you make the other person look bad. And that person may not be happy with that. And he will not come and say it in a diplomatic way. That's Shatta Wale for you. He will not come and say it in a diplomatic way. So now the issue will not be the guy is making me look bad all the time. But rather, why did you say it the way you said it? In fact, some people may even form an association to fight him for certain words that he will use.
I hear more associations are coming up.
Oh yeah, for sure. More associations. Me too, I've heard it, and I know they will come out. In fact, I am in close contact with one association, and they are preparing to come out.
Wow.
All because Shatta has said something that some people are not happy with it. Yes. So I think people should be careful when issue comes. I mean, we should be asking what triggered this and why would the person act like that, so that we will get to the bottom of it. We should ignore certain words. We should ignore certain words from the beginning. Let's go deeper before we will even come to our non-diplomatic way of saying things. I mean, as for Shatta, he will say it in a way that it will not fit the diplomacy standard that we have. Fit it. He has done it several times, so it won't fit it. So I think we should go beyond it and then go deeper into the issue. I mean, insult in general, people are not happy when you insult somebody or when somebody insults you. Nobody will be happy about it. But the thing is, for those who are doing the insult or those who are receiving it, if you want to go deeper, it will be like, what triggered the insult? Does it warrant the insult? Okay, the insult is not good way of addressing issue, so let's tackle it. But in our case, Obia ignore even the thing, and now we are on the insult to the point that we can form an association just to battle the insult. It's sad, and I think we shouldn't be doing that, because if you do that, it will not stop, because whatever caused it will happen again.
True.
And if it happens again, the insult may come again. So that will association now they be fighting insult, no one, you are not solving any problem. And I see that those who are doing that, most of them just want to take advantage of the situation.
Fact.
They just want, and it's not like they really want to help people with such conditions or in such conditions, because the person now you're insulting, I can bet you that thing will not hurt that person.
That's what
anybody, yes, anybody in that situation, they will not be hurt because somebody is saying those things to them. Especially when you grow with it or when it becomes part of you for a longer time.
Yeah.
You can't do anything about it, so you don't care when people talk about it. That's the reality. But people around you may not feel comfortable when they hear it.
Yeah.
And then we have then so sometimes this is what happens when some people say something about you for having a physical deformity or even a challenge. Then the people around you will make it an issue. Sometimes you may even have to beg them to forget about it. Because you not feeling comfortable is not because of what the person says. It's because of how they are highlighting it. And that's what they are doing to Stonebwoy right now. What Shatta Wale said, I can bet you will not hit Stonebwoy more than the way that an association will come out to defend him. Because the thing is he even ready to say that he is part of that association?
No, he's not part.
Yes, exactly. So why are you fighting for somebody who is not part of your association?
Oh, they don't fight for only members. They fight for only people who fall in their brackets.
Good.
So they are the one putting the person in that bracket.
Yes.
Good. Look at this one.
Yes.
So they are fighting for people who fall in their bracket.
Yes.
By their own definition.
Yes.
In fact, they are the one insulting the person. Because they have put the person in their category that the person may not even be comfortable associating with. That's where the issue is. So me, I will plead with people. Yes, insult in general, as we have said, is not good. We wish that it will not even happen in the first place.
Yeah.
But there are certain situations that we can't control. Okay. People will do like that. By putting emphasis on it, it's where it hurts. Not that what the person says. Because if we are trying to use logic here, let's take physical deformity out or this particular one out and pick any other form of insult. You will get similar people having the same situation. So should they also form an association? But are there any other be form an association? Because if you insult
one musician, the upcoming musician or Jamaica or performing. The performance name if you man be an obi about to tum there obey that
obi I say to tum there on you so omo mu say to tum no omo form association no mo so meka like if you go that direction it will be ridiculous because we will get to a situation that we will always be having issue with whatever somebody says. I mean we should leave that one to whatever. If there's an underlying issue, we should be rather focusing on it instead of just focusing on the insult. Insult in general, we cannot say no, it's not good. What Shatta insulting people, I don't feel comfortable. But that's his way of addressing issue. So let's ignore his insult and let's see if he has a point in the first place. That's how we should be tackling things, not the way things are going now.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you, Team Dodi Solomon, Chemo, Nana Reagan, Roland Amate, Digital Rasta Currency, and Richie Flex for making this show another successful one filled with positive information. And I also want to tell you that you still have to go check out the series that has been started here by Flex Entertainment. It is called Flex Entertainment Productions, Silly Situations. It is on our sister channel called Flex Entertainment. Just go there and check out this and share with others as well. Anytime you want to have some good laugh, you just go there. More coming to you. My name is Sammy Flex. Subscribe to us if you've not done that and tell others that Fuji, we are here to do it. I'll see you when we see you. We're out of here. Bye-bye.